Before we start the video, please join my Discord server for all kinds of anime stuff and please subscribe to my channel, it helps me a lot, thanks. Goku and the rest of the Z Fighters are not the only ones who enhance the series. With an incredible rogues gallery made up of bizarre aliens and interdimensional monsters, there's never a shortage of someone to fight. Over the years, Goku's fights have gotten more extreme. Goku's biggest concern used to be facing someone powerful enough to destroy a city. Now he deals with enemies strong enough to destroy the universe. Number 18. Emperor Pilaf. Emperor Pilaf is by far the weakest mainstream villain from the Dragon Ball franchise. However, Pilaf, Mai, and Shu were never meant to be strong in the conventional sense. Emperor Pilaf sought the Dragon Balls with plans of world domination. When the character was introduced, Dragon Ball was not a series about godlike aliens trying to destroy the universe. Dragon Ball was an adventure series written like a comedy. As Goku and his allies grew more powerful, the series outgrew Pilaf and his more humorous antics. The villain and his partners do frequently return in Dragon Ball Super, mostly played for laughs. Be sure to watch the video until the end to find out who is the strongest villain in all of the anime. Number 17. King Piccolo. The original Dragon Ball anime was fairly lighthearted for the first couple of seasons. Goku met his best friends and adventured, collecting the Dragon Balls and introducing fans to his incredible world. The series' tone shifted dramatically when King Piccolo entered the scene. King Piccolo succeeds in taking over the world, using an army of minions and monsters, defeating Goku and even killing Krillin. Goku must unleash his full power to defeat King Piccolo, but not before the king plays one last card, creating an egg containing his offspring. Number 16. Piccolo. Fan favorite, Piccolo has been a part of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super since the later years of Dragon Ball. His father, King Piccolo, was one of Goku's toughest foes, giving the child hero the hardest fight of his young career. After a brutal battle, Goku killed King Piccolo. Before he died, the Demon Lord birthed Piccolo, imbuing him with all his hatred, so he'd one day kill Goku and subjugate humanity. When Piccolo first met Goku in the World Martial Arts Tournament, he had every intention of doing that. Despite years of training Goku received from Kami, Piccolo proved almost more than a match for the young warrior. Only through trickery and some luck did Goku prevail. Later, after nurturing Goku's son Gohan in preparation for the arrival of the Saiyans, Piccolo would become one of Goku's closest and most stalwart allies. Number 15. The Saiyans. After Goku's Saiyan brother Raditz arrived, a whole new world opened in Dragon Ball Z. Goku discovered he was from a race of super powerful warriors who not only spent lifetimes conquering worlds, but were among the strongest species in the cosmos. Forced to battle his brother after Raditz kidnapped Gohan, Goku teamed up with Piccolo. Together, they beat Raditz, but at the cost of Goku's life. A year later, Nappa and Vegeta arrived on Earth. Again, the arrival of Vegeta would mark a milestone in Dragon Ball Z, and anime in general, as it fostered the notion of beginning as enemies and moving on to amicable lifelong rivals. Yet before Goku and Vegeta developed a mutual respect and became allies, Vegeta and Nappa killed most of Goku's friends. Number 14. The Ginyu Force. After Goku fought Vegeta, there was a question about who or what could possibly come next. After all, Vegeta boasted about being able to destroy a planet. This kicked the series into overdrive. Anyone they now faced would have to be planet busters and above. In questing to the planet Namek to retrieve the magical Dragon Balls, Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma learn about the evil intergalactic dictator, Frieza. They also discover he hired the Ginyu Force to acquire the mystical orbs. Though Frieza is considered the mightiest in the universe, he delegates matters of killing to those beneath him. The Z Fighters formed a tenuous alliance with Vegeta. Despite being stronger than when he first fought Goku, Vegeta loses to the Genius. The Ginyu Force outclasses Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin, and only a newly empowered Goku can beat them. Number 13. Cooler. Some debate whether Frieza's brother Cooler is canon or not. In the off chance that Cooler is canon, it's an opportunity to check out another side of Frieza's dysfunctional family. In their younger days, Frieza and Cooler hated each other, but after hearing Frieza died at the hands of a Saiyan from Earth, Cooler needed to avenge his family. When he arrived, Cooler's appearance was nearly identical to his brother's. In this form, Goku does well, but Cooler reveals that unlike his brother, he can transform one more time. Goku Hero goes Super Saiyan. Overwhelmed, just like his brother before him, Cooler refuses to back down and nearly destroys the Earth with a death ball, but gets rebounded back by Goku's Kamehameha. Number 12. Dr. Gero's androids. The arrival of Trunks set the stage for some of Dragon Ball Z's most pivotal moments. After traveling through time, Trunks warns Goku and his friends that in 3 years' time, a pair of androids will kill them. Taking the warning to heart, Goku and the Z Fighters train harder than ever before to prepare for the threat. The first androids to appear are Android 19 and Android 20. Even though Goku loses, due to pre-existing heart problems, Vegeta and Piccolo beat the mechanical duo. Little do the heroes know that Trunks inadvertently messed up the timeline and Android 19 and 20 are not the real threat. In fact, it's Android 17 and 18. Once they're activated, they kill Dr. Gero and defeat the rest of the Z Fighters. Number 11. Broly. Dragon Ball Z, often referred to as the legendary Super Saiyan, or just the legend, Broly's power was staggering even when he was only a baby. Vegeta had always heard the myth of the legendary Super Saiyan and thought it was nothing more than a yarn. Upon encountering the fearsome villain, Vegeta changes his mind altogether, sinking in fear, realizing that despite him, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks are all capable of turning Super Saiyan, they're nothing before Broly, seemingly getting stronger with each passing second. Broly's limits aren't entirely known, only through DBZ shenanigans, the Z fighters lending their energy. Does Goku win? Number 10. Cell. The androids might have been bad, but they were nothing compared to Cell and his awesome might. Created by Dr. Gero, Cell possessed the DNA of Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, and other great warriors. While this made him fearsome, Cell's absorption of androids 17 and 18 allowed him to reach his perfect form, transforming him into a being capable of wiping out solar systems. With Cell, it wasn't just the planet that was at stake, but the universe. If the Z fighters lost, Cell would destroy the world and move on throughout the cosmos, destroying world after world. At first, it seemed like no one could stop him, but Cell's machination eventually brought Gohan's latent power to the fold, turning him into a Super Saiyan 2. Regardless, Cell nearly achieves victory. His power set the bar for every character to come. Number 9. Janemba. Nearly as powerful as Majin Buu, Janemba was literally the living definition of evil. The central antagonist in the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie, Janemba is a plague not just to Earth, but his existence threatened all reality, including the afterlife. Janemba had two forms, and though Goku could defeat the first form by transforming into Super Saiyan 3, Janemba's second form still proved too much for both him and Vegeta. With the ability to manipulate reality, essentially using time and space as his weapons, Janemba was incredibly fearsome. His only real weakness was insults thrown at him. They would temporarily catch him off guard. He would have destroyed the universe if not for Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta. The fused Saiyan successfully destroyed the demon by purifying his evil energy with a special attack. Number 8. Majin Buu. Created by the evil wizard Bibidi, Majin Buu was a malevolent Jin and the most powerful villain in the entirety of Dragon Ball Z. Upon getting resurrected by Bibidi's son Babidi, Buu goes on a rampage, tearing through the Earth's protectors. Buu's power is so great he kills Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, destroys Earth, and Goku is forced to go Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. While viewers had seen other villains with the ability to transform, Buu's power to transform was especially unique. He would absorb warriors, which boosted his strength and would alter his appearance and mental state. Each Buu was more deadly than the last. Buu became stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, forcing Goku and Vegeta to fuse into Vegeto. In spite of all that, it took Goku charging the biggest spirit bomb he'd ever produced to bring an end to the evil creature. Number 7. Goku Black. Goku Black and Zamasu, though they are technically the same person, have different identities. Appearing in Dragon Ball Super, Goku Black was Zamasu from the unaltered main timeline, who stole the body of the original present Goku. Then teaming up with his future self, future Zamasu, the pair went about trying to wipe out all mortals on Earth. Having seized control of Goku's body, Goku Black's power was a combination of Akai's power and the Saiyan's strength. This allowed him to get stronger at a much faster rate than any Saiyan. While he couldn't turn into a traditional Super Saiyan, Goku Black had his own variation of the technique, transforming into a Super Saiyan Rose. This single transformation was easily capable of taking on Goku or Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue, their strongest form. Number 6. Cell Max. Dragon Ball Super, superhero movie introduced many new elements to the world of Dragon Ball, including new androids, new transformations, and even a new Cell. The Red Ribbon Army resurrects a monstrous version of Cell, and because Goku and Vegeta are off-world training with Beerus, Whis, and Broly, Gohan and Piccolo step up and each achieve new forms. Cell Max is even stronger than the original Perfect Cell. Gohan taps into yet another hidden form to defeat him. Cell Max also has very few weaknesses, with the top of his head being a soft spot that the heroes target. Number 5. Frieza. Frieza reappeared in the Dragon Ball franchise. He died already twice before, but each time the writers figured out sneaky ways to bring him back. When Frieza's henchmen resurrect him, the Interstellar Warlord wants to kill Goku. Realizing his foe is stronger than ever before, Frieza decides to train for the first time in his life. When Frieza attacks Earth a second time, he comes with a new transformation, turning him into Golden Frieza. Goku, now able to turn Super Saiyan Blue, is taken by surprise. Nearly beaten by Frieza's might, Goku only prevails by tricking Frieza into expending his energy. Later, Frieza actually holds his own against a rampaging Broly for at least an hour while Goku and Vegeta attempt to fuse. Number 4. Broly. Dragon Ball Super. The Broly that appeared in the legendary Super Saiyan movie was never considered canon, like most of the DBZ films. However, in 2018, with the release of Dragon Ball Super, Broly, Akira Toriyama introduced a new Broly, retconning the old version. This new Broly combined the powers of the Saiyan's ape form with Super Saiyan, earning a transformation more powerful than Goku or Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue forms. Broly is powered by unyielding rage, but that is also his downfall. What he has in raw strength, he lacks in intelligence and strategy. After Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta, the fight is incredibly one-sided in the hero's favor. Number 3. Fused Zamasu. The power of fused Zamasu was so great that not only did his strength menace one reality, but it leaked over to other dimensions and timelines, threatening to wipe them out too. After Zamasu and Goku Black had been fighting Goku and Vegeta, the evil duo realized they shouldn't underestimate their opponents any longer and fused, revealing their secret weapon to be a set of Pod-era earrings. They became the being known as Fused Zamasu. Taking on the combined assault of two Super Saiyan Blues, Fused Zamasu dominated Goku and Vegeta with minimal effort. It all looked rather hopeless, as nothing, not even Super Saiyan Blue Vegito or Trunks' Spirit Bomb Sword could put him down permanently. In fact, destroying his body only released greater power. Only Zeno, who is effectively God, was able to kill him, wiping all traces of the villain from existence. Number 2. Beerus. Goku's first enemy in Dragon Ball Super was Beerus, the god of destruction. When Beerus hears of Goku's achievement in beating Frieza and going Super Saiyan, the god hopes the warrior will be able to satiate his own lust for battle. Wanting to find the Super Saiyan god, based off a dream he had, Beerus confronts Goku. After beating Goku in just 2 hits, Beerus heads to Earth and decimates the rest of the Z fighters. Recovering from their first encounter, Goku takes on Beerus again. This time, thanks to the Eternal Dragon and some borrowed energy from his Saiyan friends and family, he reaches the level of Super Saiyan God and battles Beerus. Even with the newfound power and throwing punches capable of being felt across the universe, Goku loses. After the fight, Beerus exclaimed he was holding back the whole time and merely wanted to have some fun. Number 1. Jiren. Unlike nearly every character, Jiren is the only antagonist who isn't a villain. He is currently the strongest being Goku's ever fought, as seen in Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power. Jiren's existence was a rumor in other universes. He's considered the only mortal that a god of destruction cannot defeat. Jiren has a staggeringly long list of incredible feats. Jiren's presence unleashed such intense ki it shook the entire world of Void, a realm of infinite size. He's beaten every form in Goku's arsenal easily, deflected Goku's Universe 7 Spirit Bomb with just a glare, and broke out of a time prison by flexing, with an observation made that Jiren's power transcends time itself. Goku, in his Ultra Instinct form, defeated Jiren, but only temporarily. A weathered Goku, Frieza, and Android 17 defeated an equally exhausted Jiren, barely winning the tournament. That's it for today's guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.